we're continuing on. Now, I've done a couple missions. I went ahead and done a couple of the missions that are a little tough to do. I will show you how to do them here, so just stay tuned. There's a story mission called, the story mission is the Red Deer Canyon. Alright, now to do that, you got to go to this area right here, right up here, in this canyon right here. Alright, so the best thing to do is go to this tent and maybe take it off too. Keep clicking it onto the side missions. Slip it on the slide missions and keep going back and forth 4 or 5 times. And sometimes it'll make it load up extra animals. And that's how you do it. You got to find 5 separate red deer droppings. It's kind of tough. So, you know. Now, the other mission I done that you know that it's you got to stop. Well, it's right here. Wait, we'll find it. It is called where you got to take 5 and well, it's this mission right here we're doing now. I'm sorry. I guess I could have done it that way. Some are controlling the land. Now, what you got to do is you got to kill. You got to take an animal from you got to take a red deer from here, which I did down here, body of water. So red deer everywhere down here and wild boar. So keep that in mind. And then you of course got to go down to Renderland and kill a wild boar, which I did right there. Alright. Then I killed a wild boar right here. Killed a couple of them in this field right here in Herscfelden. Then down here in Hersdorf, I'm looking for a fallow deer. So I'm thinking about going this way. So all we gotta do is hear the right animal. So we gotta load up the right thing. So all we're gonna do is kill a fallow deer and it's game over. So all we gotta do is hear a fallow deer or see one and shoot it. That's a roe deer. There's some wild boar. I'm not really wanting to kill anything because all it does is create hunting pressure. We'll just head over here to this area and look. Unless we hear a fallow deer, like you can hear them calling out. So, yeah. That's a pretty brave pig. I ate a couple brave pigs. I mean, we'll take it as we go. Whatever, huh? So there's already been pigs in here, so. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're finishing up this mission here. Trying to find us a fallow deer. I don't think I hit him. So yeah, I don't think I hit him. So. That's a little pass. So. That was a roe deer, of course, that ran across the road. Usually you run into a whole herd of them. Lay down. so it'll be an entertaining hunt anyhow. We'll kill other animals as we go. I mean, why not? I mean, it'll give you a chance to make a little extra cash, game cash. What's the red fox? You want to grab them too, because simply, you know. So we'll just zigzag around here, try to find some fallow deer here. If we hear some, we'll... I mean, that's the only thing you really can do. Then we'll just kind of zigzag back and forth. Sometimes you're going to get lucky. Now you can teleport from place to place and listen around. But you know, when you call, try to get around some brush so your center line disappears. You might have to get down like that. And of course now you're invisible. So just keep that in mind. Or just a regular tripod stand. That's probably a tree stand. I wouldn't bet, or probably, that might be a marker. If it's an eye, it's a marker, and if it ain't, it's a stand. Yeah, it's a stand. So interesting. So we're going to go back over this way. We're just going to make our way right through this field. Just listen for the fallow deer. Sometimes they'll holler out as you're moving through and you can hear them. And you just need to kill one. It don't matter what it is. It can be a doe, it can be a male. You don't have to be picky about it as long as you just get a fallow deer. And that's, that's also with the red deer, the bison, and all that. So... more pigs. How wonderful. So we're making a little bit of cash along the way, yeah. We'll take it. What can I say? That's probably a tree stand right there. This is probably a good place to hunt. Usually if there's a tree stand area, I will tell you this, it's usually a good place to set up and hunt yourself. So yeah, it's a tree stand. Hence, that's why all the animals are coming down through there like, what? You see there's a couple in the field here. We'll go up and grab them. Go up and grab that couple $100. There's another one dead over in the field there, see? There was over 5 and I killed 3. All the telemarker, they must know we're getting a stimulus calls. They're going crazy trying to get people, scam people into We live in a terrible world. You know, our world is getting more volatile and more disgusting. And it's by telemarketers. I think the U.S. government needs to crack down on them scum. Start arresting people at bar people. There should be human rights where people have the right to have freedom. And it's not very free if you got people harassing you all the time. And I hate the phone. I'm thinking about doing away with my phone. I'm sick of it. So there's no blood here really. So there's only one left, bless his heart, so we'll just leave him for a rainy day. They'll respawn anyhow. I mean, it ain't the end of the world, because don't let it bother you that you shoot a few animals. I mean, that's actually where you make your money. See, I'm already back up to 5,000. I blew all my money on lures and tents. I've been buying a lot of tents. I just like tents. I mean, it's good to have several access points. I mean, but areas, but you can't shoot no birds. Be a good place for pheasants in these fields, wouldn't it? Huh? It'd be a good place to have pheasant hunting right here in these fields, I think. Whether they'll do that sooner or later, you'll never know. You know, pheasants were introduced. You know, they're a Chinese bird, and they're a game bird, but they were introduced. There's that road there again. I mean, I don't see nothing. Let's of course make sure that our antler collar is there, which it ain't, so we'll move it up here in between the bow and the gun. Another darn pig, really? Huh. Pretty good place to call in a fallow deer. I mean, you got a big area here. I mean, sometimes finding these animals can be a pain in the neck. I'll be honest with you. Like I say, we ain't ran into a foot track yet from a fallow deer. Therefore, of course, we're still moving right up through here. We'll probably move right up through in this area. There is some tracks there. I don't know what they are. We'll find out as soon as I get over top of them. Probably boars. There's pigs. It's a whole herd of pigs, all it is. No big deal. And of course, it could be the time of day too. It could be a little bit, you know, could be a little too late. Yeah, it is in the midday, so, but you should catch them in their eating and drinking areas. So that's cool. The barn. Might have to sneeze. Hard to believe there ain't one animal in this area. As I've said 100 times before, if you don't think that the console is neglected, you are in the dark. I mean, you watch PC players and their animals are very thick. PC players, every time you see them online, you just watch all the animals running everywhere. You play on console, they hate console. I really think the Expansive Worlds hates console. They've actually turned it up to where there's hardly no wildlife in the game. I don't think they want people really playing it. They want people to quit playing it. They hate console. I really think they do. Why put something out on something if you're not going to work with people on it? Work with the game. Is that it? I mean, who knows? I don't know. But it kind of seems obvious. PC is catered to more. You know, so people, you know, all the PC players can back them up and scratch their ass all they want. But I'm not going to. I'm going to call it as I see things. I mean, look, nothing at all. It's ridiculous, man. This is crazy. Nothing. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. You know, it's very disappointing that this game is this way. So I guess I'll go up here and maybe I'll go over here and head up through here. Might be the best source. Might be the best thing to do. I mean, man. And even after and everybody says restart your game, you'll have better luck. Nah, you don't still see the animals. You know, it's just to actually see the animals. In the game. So they need to turn up the game where the animals are more spawned. There's more frequent animal spawns. It's just too bad. It's just a shame that they've done the console players like this. It definitely makes it beyond realism. But nobody seems to really say nothing to them. No one calls them out. I mean, I've noticed it. I mean, I'm not smart or anything, but I'm not stupid either. I've noticed a huge difference from PC gamers and console graphs watching people play. And that's the truth. I'm putting it out there because that's got to be it. You watch a PC game, a person play online. You watch how many animals they see. Just go watch Flynn or watch Expansive World. Just go watch them and see how many animals are roaming on their map. Anywhere, there's animals everywhere. Not on console. Look, we've been playing here for maybe 45 minutes. We ain't seen a stink of just a few pigs. I mean, on console, it seems like there's one certain animal that seems to be the pride of the area, and it just seems to overly populate too much. So, you know, what can I say? Oh well. I was hoping the Hunting Simulator 2 would have been a better game to keep playing, but you know, it ain't that great. I mean, it is okay, but it's not worth the money that they're asking for it. It just ain't worth the money. Look at this, barren. Everywhere, man, just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Unreal. Just unreal, man. Unreal. So let's go back up to the cabin here and reset the time for early morning. You know, it's just I don't know. I imagine you all get tired of hearing me talk about it. Well, maybe it would be a good thing to just start calling the people, calling them out on it, and say, "Hey, man, I've watched PC players and PS players. There is a difference here. I'm sad to say there is a huge difference in the gameplay and how the animals spawn from PC is extremely high. Console players game has hardly any animal. I'm on a console, PS4. I've reset my game. I've restarted everything, and look. I mean, we've seen a few pigs. That's about it. In the 45 minutes. Now, I've watched people in 50 minutes. You'll see 30 different types. The majority of the types of animals that they're playing on PC, which is very unfair. Tell me that it ain't catered to, that they're not catering to the PC players, because they know they're streaming. They're getting magical first releases twice, so tell me that it's not being catered to. Yeah, it is. You can't prove it by me. The console community is so neglected. I mean, look at analyze the stats of people not playing the game anymore that used to play it on console. They've absolutely quit because they've seen it. They see the truth. You might be able to blow up people's eyes and tell them lie and piss down their boot and tell them it's raining. But come on, people know the difference when they're being lied to. People can say what they want. They can have their own opinion, but you got to look at the analytic. Look at all the PC players, how many animals they see within 20 minutes of gameplay. I mean, these guys just start, and I mean, I've looked at a majority of them, and it's always, you can tell they're playing on PC because of the things that they press, and you can tell what's going on. And I mean, it don't take too much to see through the truth. Console is so neglected. They're only dealt with when they have to. Other than that, they don't care about it. I mean, they've already lost bunches of money over their stupidity. How much more do you got to lose when all of them quit playing on your game? Then you can just say, forget the console. Well, people will hold you accountable then. You know, this game can make a ton of money. It could get out there if they would fix it. But you can't expect the game to be crashed like this, and nobody wants to play a game that ain't working halfway. Oh, what? First fallow deer track we've seen. Unreal, ain't it? You should see 3 or 4 different animals in these fields right now in the morning in each field. Proof is in the pudding, my friend. Proof is in the pudding. Used to, I watched their streams all the time. I don't even watch their streams anymore. I just, I've given up on it, pretty much. I don't really care. Why watch it? When nothing has nothing to do with you, and everything has something to do with another game system, not you. Sorry, but that's the truth. I will say this, also he may be pretty well out of the area. Looks to me like he ran right back. So here's tracks running back. Shoot. I don't see it now. That might be the animal I saw. Maybe not. Oh. There he is. He hit good. Ha! There it is. So it took over almost an hour just to do this one mission. One part of the 4 animals that you had to harvest in the game just to do. Holy cow. So hopefully this will end that part of it. Wow. Thank God I found him in his feeding zone. That's him. Wow. Morning might be the best time too. I don't know. Point is, we're going to move on to the next part of it. Looks like it was a good hit. So I was right on the money there for 160 some yards. So he's gone now.
Wow, you've really laid down some hunting pressure
Nice.
all around the reserve.
Oh yeah.
You're growing quite a reputation around here, and the locals really appreciate your efforts. Keep it up. Marvin Tressler was wondering if you had some time to help him out again. He has signed a deal with a burger meat company called Burgermania to provide them with free roaming and organic wild boar meat. Tressler got an order for a literal ton of wild boar, and he's
So we're
going to
going to go
need
up in
help
here.
fulfilling it. He's paying well for the work. Would you be interested? So I know a herd was spotted close to the Mühlewald logging camp, but you should be able to find boar roaming anywhere in Mühlewald or Ritterstein.
So let's do the picture first. So let's take a photo of Spearberg Castle, Old Muller, and take a photo of the top of Borndorf Hill. So these are pretty easy, so we'll do them. All you do is go up to your missions and open them up and see. It shows a little yellow place to each one. So this is really easy. And since I got a 10 here, we'll go to this
I
one
know
first.
you're an experienced hunter, but I just want to remind you to be careful around boar, especially the males.
We'll do this
They
and at
rarely
least we got
attack,
this one
but
done
if they
finally.
do,
We'll do this
it's not going to be
pictures
pretty.
and we'll do the
It's a bit of a climb to the
We'll do
top
the
of
other one.
Berg Bondorf, but the view makes it all worth it.
Fox in the Scope's going to be a tricky one. That one requires a lot of patience, a lot of tent preparation too. So we're just going up here. So you can probably just go up this hill. Now the reason I had this, used to you could call in the red deer here, but not no more. You don't see
hey,
them.
Zomer got back to me and was very pleased with your work creating hunting pressure. I guess the farmers are off his back now.
Used to you could call in
He's
all kinds
also
of
got a
red deer.
new
No more.
toy that
No
he's
more.
eager for you to try out and get your feedback on. Have you ever tried hunting for something really small from very far away? Well, now he wants you to try out a new high magnification scope to see if it lives up to its reputation.
I'll show you how to do that,
He
but I'll
wants
probably
you to
do
use
that
it to down
offline.
a fox from at least 200 meters away.
Yeah.
So, Gerlinda is getting close to finishing her book, but she needs a few more pictures taken before she sends it off to the publisher. Given the recent drama, she just wants to spend some time with her son. She's been really grateful for all your help so far. The last few photographs she needs are of various landmarks in the area. Do you think you could knock them out?
Pretty easy. I mean, all you gotta do is go up there and get pictures.
Ah, there it is. I never get tired of it. This will do nicely. Thank you.
So that's all you gotta do is take a picture of the hill. So that's that one. Now we'll go to Mullenwald. All I gotta do is go to the old Mullenwald tree over here. It ain't that hard. You just gotta. Well, it might be right there, but you need to teleport. You need to go right here. This is also where the boar are. Well, you know what? Let's go right here and do this one first. And we'll just take the ATV up there and take a picture of the old castle. Really easy. Now the ton of boar might take a little while. I don't know. We'll see. You usually got to shoot 5-6 good boar. You got to kill a ton. You got to get boar that's over 200 pounds too. It can really try your patience. Sometimes it can take longer than expected. So, now the ATVs aren't showing up hardly. A lot of issues. So we drive up this road with the left to this castle. Have you seen where I started, right? Right here, Spearberg, right below the lake. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You'll go until the road makes a left, and you'll take that. Ignore the little marker up there. I know where I'm going, so you make a left and a left, and the castle will be right there. So the first road you see, now you can always go back to your map and see how we're close, see? So let's keep an eye on that. You can see the road turning right here, so let's go ahead and make that left-hand turn. And the castle's right out here. See, you can actually see the castle. See the top of it to the right of my screen? It's a big deal. So when we get here, we just hit a right.
Sprayberg Castle. Magnificent, isn't it? It used to be the seat of the lords of Königsberg, Sommer's ancestors. That's
That's
a
all it
great
is.
picture. You've got a good eye for these things.
Nice to
The
kind of
castle
stay
was
back a
first
little
mentioned
bit.
in
Some
some
of them pictures.
manuscripts dating back to the 13th century and is the most prominent landmark in the region. Almost
Nah.
there. Just one picture left.
And it's Mullowad tree, the old tree. So they pay out good, this Herscfelden map. They're hard to do, though. They're hard to stream, especially on console. I don't know how hard they are to do on PC. Probably really rough, too. I doubt it's rough. Not when you got animals running everywhere. This is also where we got to take out the pigs, I think. So we'll get us an ATV. Let's get us an ATV. We'll go over the old Mullowad tree. Just right over the hill here. We'll also be able to hunt the area for the ton of wild boar meat. That can take a while. We may start it and may end it if it takes too long. We may start it. But first we're going to head to this, that looks like red deer probably. There's a few red deer up in here. With the mission. That's probably a tree stand right there. This is one of the places I made 100 and some yard archery shot. From this tree stand all the way down to the corner of the field there, a fallow deer. That was pretty awesome. I was at the stand and I was all the way down here and I shot him all the way over at that tree stand right there. I shot him from right here. So you can see how far it is. He's over 100 yards away with a bow. So, yeah. So Mullowad is a tree. You'll see it here in a minute. It's on a embankment. So, in a big field.
Do you see that tree over there? That's Olula.
Straight right over there to the left. See that big tree right there? So she wants us to take a picture of it. Right. So just simply pull your camera out.
Wow, what a nice photo. You know, this is the oldest tree in the reserve. Experts think it's close to 1,000 years old. Can you believe that? All right then, those are all the pictures Gerlinda needs. She's excited to send the finished work to the publisher. I don't think she could have done it without you.
Don't look like a very old tree to me. So interesting. So there it is, my friends. So we're up to 1400 already. So the fox in the scope, I can tell you something about the fox in the scope. You can set up several tree stands. Now let me explain. You can set up a stand right here, up here in the woods. You can shoot them out here in this fields. All right, that's a good place. This is a good place right here up on this knoll. Catch foxes out here in this big open. Shoot them. Also, there's another place you can hunt that I find pretty good luck is over in here in these straw fields. So there's several places you can go. We're not going to do that though right now because I'll set up my tents later and I'll show you how to do it. But we're going to try to work on a ton of boar. So you got to kill, each pig needs to weigh 220 each, see. Alright, before we get to it, we're going to go back and get our wild boar collar. And I'll just continue using 30-06. It seems to kill the bacon out real good. But I'll show you later how to do the fox in the scope. So I guess we could go ahead and hit the 270. The 270 is a pretty good rifle. I mean, I've already got it locked down. I got the 270, the 270. So, but you know, the one scope they want you to buy is this Argus 3600R scope, and I don't have the money to do it yet. So, you know, we're definitely going to go play some other missions. so I'm not going to be worried about it right now. I've got the 200, but I'm just going to go ahead and just equip my equipment that I want. I'll just keep using the OT6 because it's the gun I'm using. The wild boar collar, that's what I want to concentrate on. You could actually use wild boar scent to even help you more to enhance your hunting. So put that boar there and a wild boar scent below it. You got a tent, so that's all that matters. So she's saying you can kill the boar anywhere. 10 boars weighing 220 each. And this is a pretty good area to kill boar, I think. It's my belief.
Hi, I wanted to give you some good news about Gerlinda's book. It's now hit the shelves and is apparently doing quite well. When she gets a chance, Gerlinda wants to send you an autographed copy.
How nice. So this is just a point where you just kill a whole bunch of pigs, where you go on a pig killing bonanza. So let's go down to here. Huh. I'm misty, apparently. Stinking rabbit. One of them jackrabbits. That means there's some jackrabbits down here. Obviously. And gray foxes, so there's some jackrabbits down here too, which always makes entertaining. So all we're doing is looking for pigs. Preferably the ones that weigh 220, but if you shoot the others, shoot them, because if you need the money, you need the money. You know what I mean? That's what I usually do. That's probably a tree stand. Maybe it ain't. Yeah, it is. That could be a pigs making them noise. I know sometimes when you play the game, And you hear that. So sometimes this can be pretty hard to do. I usually do it up here because it always seems like there's a lot of pigs up in this area. But a lot of foxes too. So you could get the fox in the scope here easy. Just hard to get a 200-yard shot. You know, maybe if you're over on that corner right there and he's up on top of that hill, or you're up on top of that hill and he's walking along here, you might be able to get that 200-yard shot. You know, but how hard is that going to be? Like I say, this would probably be an offline thing, just because of the game. I mean, you've already seen me kill a bunch of pigs and stuff during the stream. But I guess I could go show you the scope, fox in the scope deal too. Sometimes you go out here, you can see the pigs out in the field somewhere. Just okay there. Nice. That's a road deer. I'm not gonna borrow him though. He's hollering, but I'm not gonna kill him. Not really interested in him. Interested in bacon. This is a nice field for the fox in the scope, especially if you see, I don't know how far it would be, but you'd want to use your binoculars because he's got to be over 200 meters. So, you know. So just think, if the fox is right over there, and I don't have the rangefinder type, so say the fox has got to be right over here at the edge of the field. Look, it's only 166. It would never work. He would have to be clean at the other end of the field. There you are, over in that area. That's where that fox would have to be. So see what I'm saying? That's a long shot. It's definitely too risque. It's not. These areas aren't that big up here. But I will show you a place to go to do it. So let me go show you where to go. If you want to do that, one place you can go is right here. All right. So we do have a tent. I'll leave that tent there because that's kind of a nice place to go. So say we go right here. Go right here. Pick you up a tent. I don't know how many tents I got. So you can use this. I mean, the fox. Now I'm going to show you how to set up fox and scope. Go to your storage. You keep all that on there if you want. So you want to put your tent in place. I have two tents. So the TV, and you want to just get on your ATV. And what I usually do is run right up here above the windmills. Now you see the turbines. You know where I'm at. Of course, I'm right here at this lower end. Now, you never know where you're going to see the fox. So remember, mornings and evenings are the best places to hunt. Let me repeat that. Mornings and evenings are the best hunting times. Noontime doesn't work. So and plus the scope will cost you $3,600 each. And you need to use the 270. So there's two parameters. 270 with that, actually 270 plus, now that looks like a fox. So. But if he's here, that would definitely be too close. Yeah, see, that would definitely be too close. So, but that don't mean it's over with. Remember, you know there's a fox in this area. If he was up on that hill right there, it'd be lovely. There's a deer of some kind. So, it's also better if you have the rangefinder paid for. Now I'm talking about putting a tent clean up on top of that hill. Up on top. So you just go down and grab your tent. Put it right there if you want. First I like to put it up on the highest part of the hill. That's right here somewhere. So we'll set it right. Find us a place to set it. Now let's go in and get us a tent, or I'm sorry, a stand of some kind. Usually this kind of tower stand works better, but you got to remember, you got to take off your other stand, of course. Put this stand on. When you go out, you can set it up. Just pop her in there, and you just put the stand right up here somewhere. The only thing is, you're going to try to catch foxes down in that area. Is what's going to happen. Yeah, see, you can see pretty good in here. So here's one of my setups for extreme shooting foxes. You know, especially down in there. And let's go see what kind of rangefinders they got now. So my favorite is the rangefinder in the equipment. Is the yeah, see, I can't get them yet. They're right there. They're a little better, and now I can get this one here, but I'd rather have this one binocular. That one is a rangefinder, but you can't see nothing in daytime. That's a rangefinder, but you know, I guess it does work. So let's equip that. All right. So, in other words, when I go back into my goodies, I always like the binoculars because it's a little better in spotting. So let's see what it says. Binoculars. We'll just kind of like put it there. So I guess that's all we have to worry about on that. Yeah, you can just take your, see, remember it's got to be out there to 200 yards. So you'd have to shoot a fox. So what does it say? From 200, oh, not that one. Sorry, I keep messing up. So 218 yards. So 219 yards max. So you're looking out here around that range. Yeah, that road deer, that deer would be perfect for a shot. As you can see, I hit him. So it'd be harder to hit a small fox, but you would have that big telescope lens too. So that's one way of doing it. So use your rangefinder. You'll use the rangefinder usually early in the mornings. So now we're going to go down and get that little critter. Now you can manipulate that. You can move that over on that far hill over there. Now if you want to, you can move that up on that hill there. And you can have a lot of shooting over here. Whatever. So that's up to you. And it wouldn't hurt to move it. If you want to move it, move it. The next area that you can do the fox in the scope is, it's very hard to do. I mean, I'm not going to cut and splice tons of video just to put a video together. I'm not going to do it. It ain't no fun to me to do that. Cut and splice. I mean, you can do it with the video makers they got today, but I don't want to take the time to upload it like that. It's not very realistic. So to me, I don't like doing that. You can even shoot a fox down in there. See, over in there would be 200 meters. Alright, he's still down here a little ways, ain't he? There he is. Long ways off, really. But I dropped him, man. One shot. Right where I aim, really. Kind of thought the bullet would go there at that range. See, look, you can shoot foxes clean down there. But you definitely want to use a rangefinder before you do it. And also use that other scope. Just make sure you keep that in mind. Make sure you range them. So see, that critter would have to be, you know, it'd have to be more than 219. So 220 would be nice. 220 yards, so I wish you could just make markers with that. Now down the field there, it seems like it's a longer shot. Imagine seeing a fox way out there and nailing him. Third. See, that's a good shot over anywhere up on top of that bank up here. Right here would be a good place. You wouldn't want to shoot him down in here. It's got to be 220. And it's also, I think it's better if you catch them naturally in an area traveling. So, yeah. You can move these, I mean, you know. So let me show you the next location where to go and put up a tent and watch for animals. So the next area that I would say is a good place to look, put your tent up there. Now this area right here is probably one of my favorite all-time places. This is where I've done it. You go right here and you watch down this long strip of road here. And you can also put a marker, so if a fox walks down the road, you let him get to the area. Or you can go over in that field and look. I mean, either way, as long as he's a good ways off. So we got the tent equipped. I can show you two places to go. Alright, we got the tent equipped there, so... Alright, let's get on this ATV. You could actually probably do two places here if you got enough money built up. Like I say, it's going to be a while before I can do it, really, because of course while you're doing it, you can always shoot a lot of pigs. Hunt the pigs and take them out. But there's over 3 to 4 places you can go and get that shot easily. This being one of them. Foxes like to walk up through here, right around this area, and all you got to do, see, that might be foxes right there. Matter of fact, that might be a fox right there. Nah, it's a stupid road deer. But don't worry, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Foxes anywhere up this hill, you can shoot them. They like to walk up that road. I'll show you in a minute where I like to put my tent. Let's see what that is. That might be a fox. It's a stupid pig. So just drop up your tent Well, pick up your tent. Now, I don't like to use a tree stand here. It's a place where you can just drop a tent in. You can just drop a tent right here, see? And when you're right here, you can just set right here. And let's just say you can just put your blind on. You know, you can just go out here to the road. You can just, yeah, actually, you can just go right out here by this sign. All right, because see, it don't have no block view, and you're invisible. So see, you can shoot clean over in there. I think up on that hill is the 200. So let's see what it is. We'll go to the thing and see. You don't need no tree stand here. So see, yep, right there. I thought that's what it was. Anywhere around that tree, see the 220 mark. Anywhere in there, anywhere above that, anywhere where it starts flattening up, when he gets up on top there, he's free game. And here's another thing you can do. When you're right here, if you got a little money, just run right out here. You got two places here you can go look in the mornings for foxes. Now, sometimes you see a lot of foxes right here. Now, see that little, that's a good place to build. See, actually, there's a fox. But he's coming, but you can sometimes see foxes clean over there on that hillside. So it's hard to make a 200-yard shot there. So see, there's a fox. So if you catch a fox over in that area, it's well worth it to bust him. Looky there, you can shoot foxes clean over in there. There's more. Of course, you could always get up here and do it. Of course, you just want to watch where you shoot, you know. But a lot of times foxes walk out through there, you know. You don't want to shoot one here. See, it's 200 yards. But, you know, even here, you got to make sure. See, this ain't a very rugged. This ain't really a good spot, is it? Unless you got up on this hill, it might make it better. But, I mean, look over in that field there. See, it ain't quite far enough. Though that is, you know, that is right there. If you want to shoot foxes over in there, well, it ain't too bad there. But here, I guess you can shoot them here, but that don't look right, does it? You'd have to wait till they got up on the bank, unless you want to back up further. Right down there, you can shoot foxes. Yeah, now that'd probably be one good place you can shoot them, right over there. So it's only got a small window, and way over there. If you happen to see a fox way over there, now I've seen foxes over there, and of course there's a pig there. And what is he? 300 yards. So if you click up on 328. That tells you where they are, see? So 301 yards. If they die, it's off a long ways off. Now them pigs are way off. Now this is where I could get my pig meat, so they died. I want to sneak over this other hill and maybe shoot at these pigs. Never know how far them pigs went. I hit both of them. There's one of them.
You'll be able to bag a ton of boar in no time. Well, it's probably going to take you some time, to be honest.
So that's more or less all you gotta do. So they're going up around the corner here. They just went up through there. Those two nice pigs to have. As soon as I get close, I'll shoot one with a bow and shoot the other one with a crossbow. Would be nice, wouldn't it? They didn't even run off, so. Oh, he stopped. Dirty pig. But at least I took out the big 400-pounder. And I may have hit that one too, I don't know. 234. If this is 400, it's going to really wrap up nicely. If this is a big pig. Oh yeah, 327. That's nice. Yep, there's blood trail. There's blood, so maybe I'll just go back and call it. Let's go back here and call. See, we can go back here where there's no pink. Oh shoot, there's pink everywhere. Well, crap. Well, that one is bleeding. He might be dead. If I did hit him, I don't know. So let's go ahead and just call him back. Huh. So you got to kill 10 boars weighing. It don't matter how much they weigh. So, yeah. Alright. So I got to kill 7 more regardless. So it ain't a ton of meat. Be nice to have 2 rifles. Like a 30-06 and a 270. That way you'd have so many more bullets. So this area is pretty well painted. I mean, hunting pressure does keep the animals from coming in the area. And of course you can always go like this. You know where the hunting area is. So you can look at the time, it's 10. You can also just roll back to this area. Also grab you a stand. We can just simply go in here and we can roll back our time. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Remember, them pigs are always over there sleeping at that time, so take that into account. The wind ain't the greatest today, I see. So we can put us a stand up here, maybe call some pigs to us. Just put it right up here on this hill if you can. As long as it's out of the pink area, which it is. That'll work. So see, we know them pigs are in this area. So I think you get the general idea. Ain't quite 7:30 either. There goes that fox.
There's one. See if the scope can help you line up that shot.
I will take him out with a gun. So I think that's all we're going to do, y'all. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I don't think I hit the fox, but I think I'm going to leave it stand here. Simply for the fact, you know. But I'm going to get off here because I got to get going. But I'll probably do the rest of this offline, so I hope that helps you. But the areas you want to put the fox in the scope is obviously here. Look here. Go down here to this area right here and put your 10 up here and watch down these fields. And of course I showed you the other area right up here by the windmills. So we've already got an area here. So you can also move it over here if you wish. But this is the area I was talking about. This area and this area right here. And of course you can get some good shots down through here too at a fox. So if you put an area tree stand here and look down the hill here, you can kill some foxes. And of course this area right here down through here. And some of these long fields, these long stretch fields, you can get some shots, but it's kind of hard to do that over there. Just saying, there's only a few places you can get some good shots. But I hope you enjoyed this. I'll upload it later. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.